of yesteryear. Now we're on the 4th of Adar. It marks the Hilula of a really great Moroccan rabbi. His name was Rabbi Eliyahu Shitrit Z'tl. He was born in English year 1930 and passed away on the 4th of Adar in 2013, about 12 years ago here, from the time of recording. Now he came from great rabbinic auspices. His father's name was Harav Moshe Shitrit and his mother's name was Rabbanit Simcha. He was born in the English year of 1930, which was, we're talking about nearly about 95 years ago. Here, from the time of recording, he was born in Ottoman Musa, I think near the Medelat area in Morocco, respectively, a place we've spoken about on a few occasions before. As a child, when he was very, very young, he moved with his family to the new Jewish neighborhood in the city of Medelat, respectively, over there, where there was a more thriving Jewish community over there. It's actually interesting, his father, as well as being a rabbi, would trade in fabrics, and let's just say owned fields, sheep, cattle in the villages, around the village in of itself, and was known for his phenomenal hospitality, the Hachnasat Orchim, supporting the needy. He was very much a community man, helping the people in the community that need things, and supported Torah scholars also over there, people that were learning Torah full time. It's actually interesting, the famous Baba Sali would occasionally visit the city, the area of Medelat in of itself. He would actually stay in the house of the Shitrit home, respectively. I think come with the year 1945, I believe Rabbi Meir Abu Chatzera began working as, let's say, the city rabbi of Medelat. He would often come and spend Shabbat or different time periods in of itself, meal times, with the famous Shitrit family, for example, especially for Sudat Shlishit and various other places. He grew up with a great level of Torah and Yirat Shamayim. He would, when he was, became like, let's say, of an older age, out or into his teenage years, I think at the time period, that sphere in of itself, eventually he would study in the yeshiva of Rav Raphael Baruch Toledano in the city of Meknes. He would move to. I remember he's a great rabbi. He's spoken about on various occasions before. I think it's actually situated about 200 kilometers from the city of Medelat, respectively. Over there, he would learn on the knees, let's just say, of Rabbi Raphael Baruch Toledano, various different methods within regards to Torah learning, leadership within regards to Dianic decisions in of itself, learning how to lead a synagogue, for example, community roles. He really took on hands-on learning, let's just say, how to become a great all-round rabbi. And I think also in the year 1951, he was ordained to various different positions over there. I believe he would become a shochet and a bodek, a rabbi performing kosher slaughter, and an inspector, let's just say, within regards to kashrut. He would also learn the laws of milah, circumcision, over there, and how to write Sifrei Torah and mezuzot, take on various different important Jewish life cycle, let's say, undertakings to be, and he was also part of the Beit Knesset of the congregation of itself, very much had a integral role over there. I think at a later stage he will return to Midlat over there, and he will get married to his wife, Rabbanit Chana. She happened to be the daughter of another great rabbi, I believe we've spoken about on various occasions before, Rav Yaakov Itach, I believe. Very, very great rabbi he was. And much more can be said within regards to them. Remember, we've spoken about many of these great rabbis who we're mentioning about here on today's class and on various different, let's just say, important classes on the history of the rabbis. It's reported over his oldest daughter, Haba Masudi, I believe she very sadly passed away. She was only 4 years of age, and they would have 3 sons afterwards. And Rabbi Eliyahu Shitrit was a student, or let's just say was very close to Rabbi Shlomo Amsalam, who happened to be the author of the Torah great book called the Bnei Shlomo, and would study in the yeshiva of Rab Meir Abu Chatzera. He would return home occasionally to various places, to Meknes and back, and would be ordained as a teacher within regards to, I believe, within regards to Dayanut in of itself by Rabbi Raphael Baruch Toledano, and he will be appointed as a teacher for the children of the city. and would serve as a rabbi, I believe, in the town of Shitrit, if I'm not mistaken. Then come with the year 1956, he was very sick. He would eventually now move to the land of Israel as well as a huge wave of Aliyah that came actually from North African countries. He'd travel with his family, I believe, reported over via a transit camp in Marseille. At first, I think they would live in an area called the Mabarat Hatzerim in Beersheba. And he was sent to work also part-time as a farmer. And after a few months, he would move to Xalisa neighborhood in Haifa. And it come with the year 1957. He found work as a teacher at a school in the Beit Vegan colony in Tiberias. But eventually he would be forced to be absent, let's just say, from home, unfortunately, too much of the week in of itself, which was definitely very much problematic. He would serve as a rabbi of the Xalisa neighborhood and a shliach tzibur of the synagogue over there, prestigious positions. He would found Torah classes, give various different sermons over on occasions of various different smachot. And unfortunately, if there was avelut or mourning periods, he was very much a central part over there. He was known as expert shochet, and really much had a great amount of Yirat Shamayim. He would later serve as a teacher of the school, the Moshav Madrech Oz. I believe it's a school in Migdal HaEmek, and was in a school also educating in Tirat Carmel. And he would later eventually complete his teaching studies at the Givat College, respectively. Very, very interesting. I think this was... or Givat Washington, to give it its full name. In the year 1978, he would start to work various different positions, I think in the Beit Mishpat, in the court over there, I think in Haifa, if I'm not mistaken. Come with the year 1984, it was reported over, very sadly, his older son, Rabbi Eliyahu Shitrit, passed away. And I believe he had 2 children at the time he passed away. And come with the year 1986, Rabbi Eliyahu Shitrit would take on more important roles over here, because it was really, really very much at the central of everything throughout his time. I think he would retire, I think, at that point in time, come what, 1986, and would devote all his time now to learning and teaching Torah class at the Beit Midrash and learning full-time. I think come what the year 1998, he and his family would move to lower, let's say, Hadar neighborhood in Haifa. He would serve as a public emissary over there at the neighborhood synagogue, and would, I think, eventually move to Shmuel Hanavi Street in Jerusalem, quite near the Geula neighborhood, a place we visited on this channel before. He would continue to study his Torah learning at the Kaf Chaim Yeshiva in the city and participate in Torah classes in the Bukharian neighborhood. Interesting enough. I think come with the year 2009, at the stage in time, we're talking about 4 years before he had passed away. He published his book called Esh Torah, I believe, which was based on the Parsha and the Haftarah, in 2013. Unfortunately, it was reported over he was sadly injured very badly in a car accident, and would later on, about a week later, pass away of his injuries. So don't forget to light candles in his memory here on Gimel Adar, and learn more about him. I believe in the year 2014, he had made a book called the Ma'alat Eliyahu, and it was published in his memory we're talking about in 2014, 11 years ago from the time of recording. So please, light candles in memory. If you are related to any of the great rabbis we're speaking to, please send me an email. I would love to hear more. If anything else you need, please let me know. And we are a community here. We're learning about the great rabbis of yesteryear. We've already covered about 750 rabbis inside this series over here. If you happen to be interested, or you feel anyone else is interested in watching these videos, please share the videos to other people. I'm wishing you blessings. We're nearly on 6,000 subscribers. Please smash the subscribe button. Wishing you blessings from Israel, and take care and be well, everyone.